Now, the next thing we want to do is highlight the current day. So here we have the entire month, but we want to highlight the day that it is on the current day. And that will change every day when somebody looks at it, right? But so that the current day is highlighted. Well, to do this, outside the loop, we want to identify what day it is. Now, if we go back to our get methods, there's one called get date, and that is a number for the day of the month, right? And it's a 1 to 31. And so that matches, these are I numbers, right? So in our case, the day will be 24. That's one of our I numbers. In another case, the day might be the 9th, and the 9 would match the looping variable, right? So we need to figure out what the value of this particular date is, the date that was sent to the function. So we need a new variable, and we'll call this the highlight day. So highlight day, and we're going to set it equal to we're going to take this calc date, right? The cal date dot get date, not get day. Those are two different things, right? So we want the get date because that gives us the day of the month. Get day gives us the day of the week. So this is the day of the month. And then as we're looping, we want to check. And what we're going to do, notice I'm going to separate these a little. We still want the table rows to be exactly the same. We're not going to make a change to them. But what we want to do is when it is the highlight date, we want to add an ID. And in fact, we want to add ID equals to calendar date. And so it'll go right in there. And so we're going to have two separate things happen. So we do if the day is the highlight day, right? And that is the I. So, right? So if the I, that's the current day, is equal to the highlight day, which is the day of the month that is the current date. Well, and when that's the case, then we want to print this out plus this ID equals calendar today. So right after this one, we'll put a space and then type in ID equals calendar underscore today and in single quotes, so it won't end the quote. So if it's highlight day, we want to print that. Else, we want to print the regular one because it's not the highlight day. So then we just print the regular one. Now notice this one, the textbook, we're doing a single line. So we really could do these without the curly braces, but the textbook on these ones has left it in the curly braces. So two different ways when you have a single line in an if statement, either without the curly braces or with them, and either way works. Okay, so now we save that, and what we're going to get is this ID equals to calendar today will add different style. And that style is already provided for us, so we don't actually have to change the style. Let's go ahead and refresh and see what we get. And there the 24th is highlighted. Let's test and make sure it works on a different day. So we go up here to this date and let's put in the 9th and save it. And then we refresh. And there, sure enough, it shows the 9th on a Thursday is highlighted. And if this is in June, the 9th will be on a different day of the week, and it still is highlighted. So there. So it's highlighting the current day. Now I'm going to undo this and go back to August 24th. So we'll match. And there we have our highlight.